now. She's here. You're everywhere, Sarah Perelman.
Everywhere.
How are you, Sarah?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. You're doing interviews, everything. You're setting it up for us.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Well, actually, I talked to Trey Mancini earlier. You just mentioned him, and he, of course, is best friends with Mike Yastrzemski, and they were both drafted in 2013, and they always dreamed about playing in the major leagues together, but unfortunately for Trey, Mike, of course, was traded to the Giants, but good for him. He made it to the major leagues. This will be his first time playing at Camden Yards against Trey Mancini, and of course, they have the best relationship, became best friends off of the bat back in 2013. So when I asked about their initial reactions when they met each other, it's pretty funny. You got to listen to this.
Trey was quiet, and I always got a kick out of him because he used to do this thing with his batting gloves when he would get out, and
I still do it.
he would literally crumple him up into a ball and spike him into his helmet and try and make it not look like anything was going on, and we're all just like, all right, here come the gloves, here come the gloves. So that's like one of the first memories I have of Trey, for sure.
What's your first memory of Mike?
Yeah, I remember, Mike came a little later, I think, than the rest of us. After we got drafted, so he came probably a week after I did. But yeah, same way, he's like kind of quiet, I thought, a little bit. Seemed like really good dude, and yeah, whenever I crumbled my batting gloves, I was pretty impressed. Like, whenever he got out, he was very understated, very, very cool, calm, collected, and
It's because I get out a lot more than you do.
No, I don't know about that, but yeah, very impressed with the way he handled it. So I've tried to model myself after that a little bit.
So when did you guys become friends? Was this in the 2013 season?
Yeah, definitely started then, but we got a lot closer our first spring training because we were rooming together. And then from then on, we probably lived with each other 6 different times along the way, and bits and pieces, and then it just grew from there. Yeah,
stayed in some of the, some pretty bad hotels. Yeah, we were roommates, like, on the road most of the time. And, the Sally League, South Atlantic League, there's some places you stay at that aren't too ideal. So, yeah, we've been kind of throughout the whole East Coast together. And, it's been a pretty cool ride.
Let's talk about you guys slumming it in the minor leagues together. What memory stands out that might be really funny, whether it's in a hotel or playing together?
So I wasn't a big coffee drinker when I first got to pro ball, and Trey was, and we weren't buying coffee in low A. And so we'd be walking to some mall or something like that, and he'd be like, oh, there's a Hampton Inn right here. I'm like, all right, there's a Hampton Inn. He goes, we got to get some coffee. They have great coffee. So we'd walk into the Hampton Inn, which we couldn't stay at, and would go in there and we'd take their free coffee, and then we'd get on with our day. And so that's how I started drinking coffee. And those were the days where you'd have to find a different hotel that had way better coffee than ours did.
Best coffee in the game, Hampton Inn. Better than Four Seasons, better than anything. I'll still stand by that till the day I die. Hampton Inn coffee. Hampton Inn coffee is fantastic.
What memory stands out other than stealing coffee from the Hampton Inn about playing in the minor leagues together?
I mean, we were on some really good teams together, but I'd say winning the championship at Bowie really stands out. We had a great group there. We had a lot of kind of old veteran guys, and then some of us younger guys, and the team just really meshed well. And it was one of my favorite years of baseball that I've ever played. But getting to win a championship in Bowie for the first time in the franchise's history, I think, was pretty special.
So a lot of memories in the minor leagues. Let's fast forward a little bit. You lived with him and his fiance at the time, or girlfriend at the time, now wife, in Nashville.
Yes.
What was that like? Just part of the family? Or?
Yeah, basically. So Yas had always said, I remember in 2014, 2015, he's like, if any of you guys want to come to Nashville, like, just come, stay down here. We got a pretty good group. And then I went back to college those years, and then I graduated and everything. And I just took him up on the offer. I was like, yeah, I don't want to go home, to Winter Haven in my parents' retirement community. I want to go, somewhere cool. So Nashville sounds fun. And I've lived there ever since. And yeah, I'm probably going to be there for a while. I love it there. But yeah, I lived with Yas and Paige down there.
What was that like for you?
It was awesome. We've always kind of had someone living with us. I've got another buddy who he was talking about earlier, Rev, who lived with us for a while, but she was like, I need to be there. Like, I'm the roommate. You guys should be interviewing me too, like, giving us a hard time. And so she, she was great. She would cook for us, and then we would return the favor and clean all the dishes and do everything. So it was nice to have someone else, because at that point in our lives, we weren't like ready to move on yet. We still needed a roommate, and Trey was the easiest roommate that we could have ever had.
I'm going to have to talk to her later about
I remember at Christmas times we all had stockings with a P, M, and T on. I had a stocking with him, just third wheeling it all off season. So yeah,
100%. Yeah, and then we got engaged that off season too. So he was like one of the first people we got to tell. Like, we came home, and it was literally, she was like, woke up like she was like Christmas morning. She was like, Trey, guess what? And she just like sprinted out and like showed him the ring. And
yeah, I was like, what is going? Like, why are you waking me up early? Like, what is happening right now? But it was a very, very nice surprise for sure.
Pretty cool story of the best of friends. I think the best part is this is the first time they'll ever be playing against each other, and of course playing in the major leagues against each other for the first time. And Trey told me if Mike gets on base, he's going to bear hug him and not let him run. So really good stuff. The rest of that interview will be running tomorrow, Rob.
I disagree. That's not the best part. The best part is finding out that Hampton Inn has the best coffee in the business. Now, when I have vacation, I have to book my room.
I'm going to find you walking in the Hampton Inn.
You will, randomly walking around. Thanks a lot, Sarah. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.